here's an update. So after days of sitting in ICU, spending every night up there, um, he came to a few days ago, and first night he wanted me to right there sleep in the chair right by his bed, if not in his bed. And then, the second night he wanted me there. And then, anyway, I spent last night with him, and they were going to move him to a regular room at 6 o'clock this morning. But his heart rate went to acting crazy, so they took him back to ICU, and then they moved him again around 8 or 9 this morning. Anyway, I woke up with indigestion and I was throwing up, so I couldn't stay. I had to go home. I was sick. I needed to go get me some Tums. I was sick, and somebody else was on their way up there to sit with him anyway. And anyway, I got a job to go do, and when I got done doing the job, I went up there, which I texted people, letting them know I had worked. I got a job, and I was going to do a job, and I'd be up there as soon as I was done. And when I got done, of course, I went up there, and he said he'll let me know when he gets out if he decides if he's going to come back home or not, and that there wouldn't be no need for me to stay there. I needed to come home and stay, that I didn't need to be at the hospital anymore. And so I got to thinking about it after I got home, and I just texted back and said, you know what, if you got to think about if you're going to come back home or not, don't. If that other chick is going to spend the night with you, then don't come back home, because I don't want you back. You know, I know you're on death's door. You're knocking on death's door. Your days are numbered, but you're going to be that mean and talk to me the way you talk to me, and tell me to get the hell out of your room, and not to come back in front of her and your brother. You know what I'm saying? That was really rude. You're not going to hurt my feelings anymore. You know, whatever I felt for you, you killed it. You know, you really did. You know, and I stood by your side. I sat by your side while you were in the hospital. And I wouldn't have left you. And I'd stayed by your side. But your people treated me like shit. And then now that you're together and you spend a day with your mom, now and you're treating me like shit, and you don't know if you want to come back home or not. Well, if you don't know, then I know for you, because I'm tired of the disrespect and tired of all that. I'm tired of being there for somebody. If it was me in the hospital, you wouldn't step your foot in that hospital not one time to checked on me. But I've sat there and stood by your ass, and I've cried and thought you was going to die and everything else. You know, because I genuinely care about you. And the best you can do to me is tell me not to come back up there. You don't need me up there. You don't know if you're going to come back home or not. So you got that right then, dude. You're sure not. You're sure not. This isn't a pop in when you want to, when it's convenient for you or whatever. Or when your people's done having anything to do with you, you get to pop back if you need to hear. That shit don't fly with me anymore. I'm tired of walking on eggshells, and I'm tired of being there for people that won't do shit for me. It's time for me to meet new people, new level friends, and I don't plan on ever being in another relationship with anybody else ever again, because I never want to be spoken to, embarrassed, or treated that way by anybody ever again. And I'll be damned if I ever let anybody treat me that way or embarrass me that way ever again. I won't ever put myself in a position to be treated that way by anybody ever again. Big lesson learned. I stood by you because I cared. I don't regret that. But I know if it was me, you wouldn't have stood by me. You wouldn't have been there for me. So whatever it was I did wrong, suck it. Because I give up. I can't make you happy. You know, you've got too many secretive different shit, and you had somebody come here and take your truck and work trailer, but left all your other junk here. You know, really, if you're going to have someone to come get that stuff, come get all your fucking junk from here, you know? I mean, you don't trust me for shit. You know, you just ain't, you don't give a damn about us. And I seen that very clearly today. Out of 9 years of standing by your side, I've seen today you don't give a flying fuck about us, and I've gave my last fuck for you. I won't be back at that hospital. You won't ever have to hear my name. You won't ever have to hear a text message from me again. The only time you'll see me is when you come to get your shit, and I hope you get it all at once, because that'll be the last time I want to see you. I'm not that girl that you just gonna sit and wait for you to decide. I'm not a girl in waiting. I'm not going to sit and wait for you to decide if you're going to come back home or not. You got to sit and think about it. Then let me make up your mind for you. You're not coming back here. You're not coming back home. Mind made. You don't make that decision. I get a say in this shit. I'm not putting up with your shit no more. I'm not doing your laundry, picking up your trail of fucking dirty dirty clothes up and down the hallway. You're fucking trash and the dirty dishes and the cups you just got trash and everything else stuck off in dirty dishes and shit, and you spit off in the dirty dishes. No one wants to wash that shit or clean up after that shit. And I'm done. I did my last. I don't care. I wish whatever you have, enjoy whatever life you got left. I hope you get to live. I don't care. But you're not hurting me any fucking more. Dying or not, you don't get to treat people like shit like that. You don't get to treat people like shit. And I'm put up with all I'm putting up with. I don't care anymore. Whatever I felt in me, felt you killed out of me tonight. Big time. Big time. I don't feel nothing no more. Not numb. I'm mad and angry at myself, but I don't feel nothing. And I'm proud I don't have to spend another night in that fucking hospital. I can get some good night's sleep tonight. But you, my friend, won't ever say anything to hurt me again.